Aaliyah explains the difference between the Boogie Man and the Booger Man. I'm melting some corker, man. That's my latest. I just put it on my Flickr that you can reach through www.daffodilia.blogspot.com. DAFFODILIA. And also my other portfolio website, Price Complex 2, the number 2, the digit 2, wixsite.com/Daffodilia. Hit the heart there and it'll take you to this. Hit the boxes over the right and you'll find 19,000 plus growing of these things. You can laminate. You're going to find something you like in there. Print it out. You can put it, like that stuff is down below those DVDs. It's all been on my chest and it's tabletop art now. Print it out like you print your family's photos, what's been prepared. You gotta make sure it's got the little edge around it so that you can print that out. Like you print out your family photos as 4x6 print. Now let me get started on my, it's getting kind of hazy. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. I got things to do. And it's not gonna, because it's not the best way, not so much for showing you that. But let me get started on my Tami Parable. It's a sugar check here. But it is also a Tami Parable. Tami covered it up. Tami is the no-arm Chinese family. I've been moving stuff around, sliding stuff around, trying out a new look with the apartment, the immaculate apartment, where I'm calmly and patiently waiting for you to come tear down the Great Wall of Evil that has just me and all of those 19,000 plus images you're going to find at meltonprints.blogspot.com, or my YouTube portfolio has links on it as well. youtube.com/melton4, number 4, digit 4, Melton for imagery. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil and we can get started building a better world. Now Tommy was told by his boss Wu to stick his right arm in the wood chipper, and he's always been blindly obedient. He's Chinese. Oh, they're not the only ones who are blindly obedient, but they're known for it. Tommy slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper, and the left arm saw what was going on, was of course surprised. The body had never been chipping up arms before, so he jumped off. Got a nice hand modeling career going on. Trips to Vegas, he's very good at the one-armed bandit, and the tropical vacations, all that. Doing well. Tommy, he's missing both arms. Won his girlfriend's heart at the dance club, the Snake Pit. I don't know if that's a nickname or actual name. Here in LA. Won her heart because he did that snake dance. He's always been scaly. But yeah, he's Chinese. He's always talked with a hoarse lisp. And yeah, now that he's missing both arms, he does a really good snake dance. He won Rhea's heart at the Snake Pit. She's his girlfriend. She's living at his house. But this is set at work where Tommy, the Oriental streets, well, the streets in general, but Oriental streets specifically, reward brown-nosing blind obedience. So Tommy is bossing a whole lot of folks around. But he's not at work. It's the afternoon and he's not at work. And Ching, his personal assistant, he needs a personal assistant more than most because he's missing both arms. Got him a promotion, got him a girlfriend, but kind of hard to button the buttons or zip up or anything like that. So Ching wants to know, where's Tommy? And Mia says, well, I think he went to talk to those mean street justice folks. Yes, Streets Unseen Business or Fun Fiction. 173. That's what Mia thinks Tommy went to. And mean folks who take knuckles off and say don't do that, and yeah, it's our fiction. Have a little fun. Whatever mean thing you can think of. Take part in our fictional unseen business. Aaliyah walks up just then. She says, "Oh no, you misunderstood him. He went to the Booger Man, not the Boogie Man." And she understands the mistake that Mia made, and the Boogie Man isn't what she thinks it is. He is. He went to the Burger Man, and Leah has to explain to everyone there. They're going to get the afternoon off. They can have a little party. She explains that the Booger Man came about because, usually it's Rhea who wants to do the nasty in the dark. And when she gets in the mood, she wants to go to it. But it just so happens that Tommy wanted to do the nasty in the dark. He's Chinese. He wanted to, and it turned out that he also had a booger. And I should explain that Tommy, before he lost Lefty, before he broke that agreement, he wrote it up himself. Tommy was a professional nose picker. The arms had an agreement. They tote stuff, they zip up, they button up, they do the nasty stuff, they wipe butts, and they pick noses, and Tommy was a professional nose picker before he lost both his arms. Now he just has to depend upon the kindness of strangers, and I guess you could probably figure out strangers aren't always kind when you ask them to pick your nose. But he had a booger and he wanted it out. He asked Rhea, and she got out of the mood. She didn't want to, do the nasty in the dark. Oh, don't do that at all, guys. Make love in the light. You can't do it with the lights on. Can you really call it making love? So she got out of the mood, and Tommy took the hint. So he got an ear, nose, and throat specialist. Yes, a Booger Man. He's got him on speed dial. And when he hits a booger, he goes over there, and the nurse or the doctor will attend to the booger. It's kind of pricey, but he's making a whole lot more money with the new position. Oh, I had to scratch. And she tells him, Tommy usually on the recipient end, if you've watched my parables of street justice, the gene pool kind of stuff, they put someone funny in his shoes, who's, he's missing both arms, it must be Tommy, but he's a half foot shorter or taller, so, he's missing both arms, it must be Tommy. He's usually that. He doesn't usually consult with street justice folks. He's on the wrong side of change, millennia in the making. With a great wall of evil that has just me and all this imagery. Leah goes on to explain that it's not just some serious stuff there if you could read it, but it's too dark. It's very readable, it's just not focusing good. Oh, that was a Word doc there on the flash drive. Photo print. I got a few flash drive labels in that. What you can find with those 2 boxes on Daffodilly, the Wix site. But Leah explains that he went to the Boogie Man. He met Rhea on the dance floor of the Snake Pit, and every month they go back for the dance contest and costume contest kind of thing. And it turns out that they have been doing a lot of disco kind of stuff, 70s kind of stuff, and Tommy isn't as good at the disco, so he goes to a dance instructor. Yes, the Boogie Man. So yeah, Leah explains it all, the difference between the Boogie Man and the Booger Man. And I've gone through my photos here, and not the best, so I'm not going to show you anymore. Check and post in 5, 424-229-4140. With all my funny stuff, with all my mean stuff, with all my off the wall stuff. Where our fiction ends when you pick up that phone. Can't reach me, and you don't know when else you won't be allowed to use your phone. It's going to be boring whatever you get, a phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. But it is not going to be boring if you need a fireman, police, paramedics. So you make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me. Get to leave a message, I don't get it, and you don't show up on my caller ID. So when you make that video of your phone, the number on your phone, time called, and it doesn't match up with the YouTube videos, my call log videos, Melton's call logs, the playlist on youtube.com/DNFD series. When it doesn't match up, yeah, we got phone data. We should, shouldn't we? When they go as far as to place a guy named Hussein in the highest office in the world, they don't name him Hussein unless they're Muslim. And they also, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Hussein, and they also place someone, a buffoon Trump. I don't play favorites. Truth is my favorite. I don't like either of them. When they do that, we the people have got to pick up our phones and expose the news media not doing the job. Who cares what's going on in Washington? You want your family's lifeline to work. 424-229-4140. Make the video whatever you get when you don't get me. You can find the big fives on through DNFD series, the YouTube, or vote-truth.blogspot.com. Christ Complex Links has the 9 years of me asking for different YouTubes, mean stuff, funny stuff. DNFD series is the one I'm posting to lately. But you can find the big fives, and I think those are the 4 to a 4x6 print there, and I also have 2 to a 4x6 print, and it makes for a nice thing to hand out when somebody doesn't know about their Gates livelihood or hijack lifeline. You make the video, you post the video. Oh, that's not even the good ones. The best ones are the ones I try to have up at the top, the Flight 93 check and the vote-truth.blogspot.com ones. You explain to whoever doesn't know about their hijack lifeline, the Gates livelihood. You can't reach this man, you have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. So you make that video, whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me, post it. It's not going to be boring. You need firemen, police, paramedics. And you also, next time you're calling up countless other customers, whatever business you're in, I bet you use the phone. When you're calling up countless other customers and you get that boring thing, the phone ringing, the error message, a busy signal. Yeah. That's money out of your pocket. So someone with a bigger name can get the business instead of you. And yes, that's how they place someone named Hussein and that wrestling guy waving a wrestling flag in our White House. How they place both of them. We the people must be the reporters to expose that. Call me up in front of reporters, network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Ask him what. It is very easily documented. He hasn't got one bit of mail. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409. It's on the fives. Los Angeles, California, 90065. He hasn't got one bit of mail. You can certify the mail. You can use FedEx, UPS. Why aren't you covering that? How can we trust anything you've given us in the past? You can't. You're giving us today. You will give us in the future when you can't cover something that every American can cover with their phone. Make that video, post that video, and yes, all cops, all firemen, all police, police are cops, all priests, all soldiers. You protect America. This is part of that. Make a video of the military bases phone. Not working as you try to call me. 424-229-4140. Same for cops and firemen. You can't reach me with the fire station's phone, the police station's phone. You have no idea when else that phone won't be allowed to work. How many in your neighborhoods can't reach you or can't reach you in a timely fashion because of that very dangerous and blatant censorship that can be that obvious. I say placed for both Trump and Hussein because, yeah, you can't reach me to tell me who I should vote for, what I should vote for. You don't know how many others you can't reach to tell who they should vote for, what they should vote for. You can't reach voter registration links. Vote-truth.blogspot.com, also on the YouTube server. And Daffodilia, you can't reach that, the Wix site. Yeah, you don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. That's the most important thing. But it's our democracy being hijacked. We need to do something about that. Make that video, post that video. Come see me in person. Have Will Travis show me the perfect place to build. Best clouds to build under. Jesus' Immaculate House. Aside from placing Hussein, it's religious censorship, guys. Because Hussein's a religious name. You can't reach me to tell me what you believe. Can't ask me what I mean by Jesus' Immaculate House. That's religious censorship. We need to stop that. Come tear down the Great Wall of People that has just me. And there's some uses for those 19,000. As just me and all that imagery, tear it down and let's get started on those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Come tell me, what do those places, Jesus' Immaculate House here on earth, need to inspire the future and the present to greatness with? Gotta see me in person do that religious censorship that can place Hussein. Right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Come see me. Let's get started building a better world. One video of truth at a time. Any good priest and none will tell you Jesus' house is built on truth. So put that first brick in Jesus' house right now. Make a video. Whoever's in the room with you, their family, their children's there. Lifeline not working, so try to call me. 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video. Have them turn around and make the video of your phone. And next time you see the mayor, governor, senators, reporters, check and post and 5 in front of them. See you tomorrow.